All right, moving on. A massive Russian aerial assault has left Ukrainians in Kyiv battling a deadly winter crisis, with temperatures dropping to -10 degrees Celsius. The latest wave of Russian drones, ballistic and cruise missiles targeted multiple cities, including Kyiv, Dnipro in central Ukraine, and Odesa in the south. In Kyiv, air raid alerts lasted through most of the night as missiles and drones closed in on the capital. By morning, more than 5,600 residential buildings were without heating. Large parts of the city also lost power and water, including the Ukrainian parliament.
In Kyiv alone, by evening, more than 1 million consumers will be without electricity. A significant number of buildings are without heat, more than 4,000 apartment buildings. All efforts must be directed toward alleviating the situation.
Kyiv mayor sounded further alarm. He said that some residents now receive just 1 or 2 hours of electricity in one day. He's also urging those with alternative accommodation to temporarily leave the city to ease pressure on the fragile energy network.
If you doesn't have a chance, we do it everything to give the services. And we doesn't talk about evacuation, but if you have a chance temporarily to move outside of the city in this critical cold period of time, please do that. Before last attack, the population in our hometown was 3.6 million people. 600 people leave the city.
As strikes continued, Kyiv's residents took shelter in makeshift emergency tents set up near affected high-rise buildings. The tents provided hot water, charging stations, and a brief escape from the bitter cold as families with children huddled around generators and electric heaters. Meanwhile, Ukrainian energy officials confirmed that external power has been restored to the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Hours after a complete loss of off-site electricity raised international alarm. In a related development, Russia reported 13 people injured in a drone attack in its southern region. Now, diplomatic efforts are underway as U.S. President Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff said that he will travel to Moscow this Thursday alongside Jared Kushner for talks with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Meanwhile, Trump has said that he will meet with Zelensky in Davos on Thursday. Previously, Russia and American envoys held a meeting on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum at Davos. This meeting was said to be constructive.
Dialogue is constructive, and more people understand the fairness of Russian position.
Meanwhile, Ukraine now faces a grim test as winter deepens and its energy infrastructure remains under sustained attack.